Hi, Alexandra here, and welcome to your next module. This is probably my favorite, and I can't wait to share with you exactly how powerful and empowering rituals are, and starting to implement them in your daily routine. Now, I will run you through briefly why or what rituals I do in particular and how they've sort of impacted my life. A little bit more about that. Since implementing the rituals, I have noticed a massive shift in my mindset, my health, and how I actually just what I do in the morning and how it actually shapes the rest of my day. Now, with anything in life, I always feel that consistency is the key. Now, it's sort of like you have a piece of rock, and if you chip away at it really hard, really fast, all in a couple of days, what tends to happen is things just tend to crumble and really not go your way. So this is really something that's gentle and takes time. So eventually what you do by chipping away at this rock bit by bit over the weeks, the months, the years, all of a sudden what tends to unfold is a beautiful sculpture that you've created. And it's that thing that you can look at and go, wow, this has taken time, but it's been so worth it. So exactly with the rituals, if you want to cultivate a healthy and happy life, it's little incremental steps, and you can start today. It's something that you have creative freedom with, and you can do things that really align with you when it comes to your rituals. There's no right or wrong. It's just meaningful things that will help impact your life in a positive way in the not too distant future. So I will run you through what I do, my morning rituals. It's pretty straightforward, nothing too hard or crazy. I will wake up in the morning and I will recite 3 things I'm grateful for. So it can be as simple as I'm grateful that I'm, in bed, cozy and warm. I'm grateful I have a little cute pet next to me. I'm grateful that I have arms and legs and can move freely in my life. It's as simple as that. But I will let you know that I do not touch my phone. So I phone talks for till about 11:30, 12. And the reason why I phone talks is I feel like it very quickly can suck you in and throw you off your whole routine and ritual regimen in the morning. So stay away from your phone. It's okay, you will get to it. So I leave my phone where it is in the morning, and I wake up. I get out at the side of my bed. I stand on my Shakti mat. Now this Shakti mat is really cool. It's a mat that has little prickly bits on it, little discs that are prickly, and basically you pop your hands on it, you can pop your feet on it, you can even lie and recline on it. It is a bit of you have to go through a bit of pain for the pleasure, but what it does is it's sort of like a mini acupuncture sort of method that it creates, and what that does is, like anything in the body, every point in your body has pressure points that are connected to different parts and different organs and different emotions, and help create health. So we've known for centuries that acupuncture, so the needles, and even myotherapy or massage, we know that the stimulation and doing this is super powerful for healing and releasing toxins out of the body. So I stand on it every morning, so it's sort of like a little bit of foot reflexology. And I'm looking back here because my affirmations is stuck up there, and I have I am blessed, I am happy, I am, all of these things that are written are on my affirmations, and I read that every morning, and I really just envision the words that I write or have written, and I sit with that for a little while as I read and as I walk through, and I try and keep also silent in the morning. So I'm very blessed not to have anything to really distract me in the morning. Everyone's out at work. So I do all of this in silence. I go to the kitchen, I get a spoonful of coconut oil, and I start to gargle that in my mouth. Now, if you don't know, I am was a dental nurse for over 14 and a half years. So it's really, it's been a really long time. I was in the industry for a very long time, and oral hygiene is so important. As you may or may not know, gum disease is led to, heart disease. So it's really important to keep oral hygiene up. And it's a really simple way of doing it. So I oil pull, and what that does is it assists my body to help release more toxins. So during your sleep, your body naturally pushes toxins out. If you notice, sometimes you get that little white slick on the back of your tongue. That's all bacteria. That's all and toxins that have been released during the process of you sleeping. So to help that along, you oil pull, which is great for tooth strength, strengthening the enamel, gum health, so reducing swelling in the gums, and as well as just also purifying and alkalizing your oral cavity. So really, really simple. Start with 2 to 3 minutes, and you can work up to like 5 to 10. Sometimes I oil pull while I'm in the shower, showering, and be sure not to spit it out in the sink, okay? Because then it'll clog up your pipes directly into the bin. Okay, so I do that. I scrape my tongue. I've got a tongue scraper, and that's what I take that little slick off the tongue with. I tongue scrape, and you can buy a tongue scraper from your health food store and just rinse it with some warm water. Do it a couple of times, and you'll see your tongue will be a nice, beautiful pink color. And then I brush my teeth like normal. I use fluoride-free toothpaste. And so in that is something I really, care about. So that's a little ritual for me that I, will do for the rest of my life. And as soon as that's all done, it's time to drink my lemon water. And lemon water, there are many health benefits. It helps alkalize the gut. It's a great way to obviously hydrate in the morning. It's pH balance, so the lemon balances and alkalines the water as well. So it's a good way, and it just assists with digestion throughout the day later on. So as soon as I do that, I then go take my dog for a walk. Again, silent the whole time. There is no phone. And I do this walk. I do big intentional breaths, real deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the nose. And I really feel the air. Sort of like I'm doing a breathing meditation as I'm walking. I sun gaze. If the sun is out, I look up at the sun, and just like a plant, if you leave a plant in a dark corner, it starts to wilt a little bit, and it can get like that a little bit in winter. So if the sun is out, definitely bask in the sun. If you can gaze at the sun early in the morning or at sunset. So gazing at the sun is super powerful. It opens up the pineal gland, which is located here, and it also helps again just bring your body into vitality and life. So I'm sure all of you have been on a really warm summery holiday, and you know that when you're under the sun, you feel alive. And same we're the same as plants. I like to say we're the same as plants, because we need water, we need air, we need earth, we need all those things to stay alive and thrive. So I do that when I walk, and I get home, and then it's time for my supplements. So I take turmeric, I drink greens, and I also have fiber in my greens. So my supplements are turmeric for inflammation. I've got a bad knee, so that's really important for me. And all of these things help keep me healthy. Well, I feel they do. So I guess if you feel they do, then they will, right? So these are the things that I implement. Now I'm going to suggest a few different things that you can also implement. So no, it's not, you don't have to do all of this in the morning. You may do things you know, in the evening, you might feel like you're a little bit more settled at night, and you have free reign. So you can do whatever you like. I've written down a few things, and I might repeat some of them. So in the workbook, I will suggest choosing about 10 things and then placing those things, those 10 things that really align with you. Okay, so you might really be drawn to tongue scraping. You might really be drawn to the Shakti mat, you know. You might really be drawn to the affirmations. I probably strongly suggest doing the affirmations because they're really powerful. But whatever you do choose, place them. And in the workbook, I'll sort that out. Place them in your day. Okay. Now, what you'll need to do once you place them in your day, just duplicate it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I personally have a checklist in my diary with all of them written down, and I just tick, tick, tick. Every day I tick, tick. They've got a little checklist and I just tick, tick, tick. I've done that. Now, if I miss something in the morning, for example, if I don't sit down and do my breath work in the morning, I will definitely do it at night, okay? Because there's always time. It's always time to do it. So here are a few things. Like you can do the Shakti mat, you can do your affirmations, you can even journal. Journaling is so beautiful. Fasting, I do that till about 12, so you can fast. You can do the water with lemon. Walking is so beautiful to do evening or night, not for just exercise, just getting out into fresh air, really just filling up your body with fresh oxygen. Silence. You can sun gaze. You can also do grounding into the earth. So like the sun is powerful for us, so is earthing into the ground. So that's just barefoot walking on the earth, just absorbing the minerals and the energy that come through the earth, and just imagining that. Okay, so it's all about having that sort of connection and thought process with that, and really filling yourself up with the good energy that the earth has. If it can make a plant grow, why can't it make us grow? Vitamins and supplements. You can do a facial routine. You can have a routine in the shower. You can, say your affirmations in the shower while you're cleansing and cleaning. You could buy a diary. I really suggest buying a diary. Diaries are great because they really help you, jot down things that you want to do, and they help you plan your day. You could do yoga, morning, evening, working on some postures. You can also implement a sort of like a yoga routine in bed. So you can do some postures in bed to open up hips, and I'll show you a few of those in the yoga video I do. I will mention to you which ones are great to do whilst you're in bed, and also just any physical activity. You can also do some rituals that you can do is like saging. So you can sage your space. So sage is a special plant that helps cleanse and purify the air. So I have a little sage stick, and sometimes if I feel a little bit tight or tension, I like to sage my space. Candles, lighting candles, having a bath, popping some essential oils, senses and smells, bring them into play. So playing with oils, so like lavender is very calming. Peppermint is great for, muscle relaxation and recovery. You can also pop them on your pulse points and have them, with you. So there are so many essential oils that you can purchase, and just choose the ones that resonate with you, because a lot of essential oils trigger really nice memories. So essential oils are great. I also have a diffuser that I pop on before I go to bed. I pop on my salt lamp. I've got that here. I love my salt lamp. So salt lamps are great because they also purify the air. So they take the negative ions in the air and create them into a positive. So you're breathing nice, purified air before bed. And there are so many things. I'll list 20, 30 things. And from that, pull out what you like. And if you have your own, like if the bath routine is something that you like to do and read, then do that. That is a ritual. That in itself is a ritual. So I'm giving you free reign as to how you do it. I will write down in the book, write down in your workbook a grid, slot them into the days and times you want, and then we'll go from there. Good luck, everyone. Implement these rituals. Do them with intention and love, and I can't wait to see you flourish and grow. And when you look back at yourself in a year's time, you'll go, wow, like, yeah, I feel good, because what you do at home, you bring out into the real world.